Hi guys! So this is a video about how I do my nails at home. They're gel nails and I use the gel bottle ink. So you can order this online and they'll come in a box like this. This is what your nail varnish comes in. You can see that I have tested colours on the side of here. And I'll show you which colours I'm going to use and which products work best for me and what my favourites are. So you get the box and they come like this, depending how many colours you order, and you get a little invoice with your colours on just to confirm what your order was. I'm going to go today, I think, for Blue Wave, which actually comes out kind of like a purpley colour. All the products come in a little bottle like this. I just think they're really cute. If nothing else, you get, how much product? 20 ml. I haven't run out yet, and I have probably been using these colours to do my nails for maybe about 9 months now. So to start with, I use clear rubber base. Again, exactly the same bottle. This stuff is clear, and it's just a base coat, but it's nice and thick and it will even up your nail base. So I've taken all of the colour off and I've filed my nails. This is the nails get longer on this hand, and it's because I'm right-handed. Like, the nails on this hand are generally shorter, especially on my index finger, because I guess I type a lot in my job, and I'm right-handed, so the length isn't even. You also need one of these, which is a little LV UV lamp to dry it. You just put it in and it comes on, and then I dry it for about 60 seconds and I find that works. I had to get quite a strong strength. I did order a cheaper nail dryer from Amazon, and this is a 54 watt. And if you look on the Gel Bottle Ink website, they do sell their own. I feel like it's over £100. And you know, I'm not a professional, I don't have a nail salon, it's not something I'm using on other people, it's just something for me. But again, I did buy the lower strength, and I just found that they were tacky and they weren't drying and it wasn't strong enough, and I think maybe it was about 30 to 40 watts. So definitely, if you do decide to do this at home, make sure you get a 54 watt lamp. As I said, that's the same strength that they have made their lamp to be, and that's what works with this product. I think with other brands, a less strong lamp would probably work. So what I do is just apply a layer of this all over my nails, and I'll just talk to you whilst I do it. It's going to be hard for you to see just because of where the camera is. I'm just putting my hand on top of the lamp so that I can see my nails, and I'm just going to paint over it. So like a lot of people, I love getting my nails done, and maybe like a lot of you, I found that you know, I've been painting my nails with nail varnish just from Boots, any brand. All the cosmetic brands seem to do nail varnishes, which is great. You can get a really cool range of colours, especially now. You used to only really be able to get matte colours at a nail salon or through a professional brand like the Gel Bottle Ink, and I really like matte nails. Not all the time, but it was really nice. It was something really different. I just think they look nice. A bit like matte lip colours. Sometimes you want a gloss, sometimes you want things matte. So that was a really fun thing to be able to buy in Boots, and it's obviously a lot cheaper than going to get your nails done. But the problem for me, so I've just put a coat on and now I'm just gonna pop them in the lamp, and the timer's started, so I'll leave that in for 60 seconds. So yeah, I was buying nail varnishes in Boots, and then I think it would go on fine, but I would really find that even within a day they were chipped, and it didn't seem to matter what top coat I used. I think there's a really good top coat that M&S do. I think it's one of their own brands, and a lot of my friends were like raving about it in the group chat, like, this is like a gel top coat, your nails won't budge. But they were still budging, definitely like around the top, so I'd find that they'd split or something would come off, and it was just really frustrating because I don't want chipped nails. It would irritate me all day. And again, because of my job, I'll sit there all day, I can see my hands all day, I'm speaking to people all day, pointing at things, showing them things, and I just feel like not myself. Okay, so we've already gone over a minute. I'll take it out and they're dry. So the next thing that I put on is, this is called Baby, and it is Builder in a Bottle. They do various shades of like nudes and pinks and kind of like beigey colours, and this is just something that you can actually wear on your own. You don't need to do this step, but I just find it makes my nails thicker and stronger, and I prefer them to be thicker and stronger. And you can wear this into any colour. I think if you get different shades, I'll show you how this comes out. It is like a pink, but it won't really dry this colour. Oh, and another tip when you're doing this that I've just found through trial and error, and obviously watching people do it at the nail salon, is just get most of the product off. So you just have a tiny layer. Product will drip down from this part anyway, so it really doesn't matter if you take it off. You can always add more, but if you go in with too thick of a layer, it's going to be uneven, it's not going to dry properly, and when everything's finished and you've got the colour on and the top coat on, it's just going to be a bit bobbly and it won't look good. So yeah, take off almost all of the colour and then just put a light layer over your nail and make sure you cover every part. And if this takes you like 20 seconds instead of just a little swoop, then you're going to appreciate it for the rest of the week. So yeah, I wasn't finding the quality in normal nail varnish that just dries itself in 60 seconds or what stuff that you can buy in Boots. And I think it was for my 30th last year, I decided to treat myself to a set of acrylic nails. So they were great. I loved the colour. The salon I went to used the gel bottle nail varnishes. I loved the range of colours. I loved how strong my nails were, but I just found that to get them on it took almost 2 hours, which is fine, but I don't really have 2 hours every 2 weeks. And it doesn't take as long when you go to get, when they grow out and you go for like the infills. But it was still maybe an hour and a half, and then finding that time every 2 weeks when the salon was open and when they had free slots, it just started to bore me. I just don't have that amount of time free all the time, really. And I think it's lovely if you do, and it's a really nice treat because, you know, often the people that work there, the girls, are really lovely, and you get to have a nice chat and it's relaxing, and because you are stuck there you obviously can't do anything else, so you just kind of have to relax. But it was just the upkeep for me. I just didn't have that free time. So I've got that layer on now, and you can see it's clear. It's not really this pinky colour. It's just like, yeah, a clear colour. So I'll pop that back in and off we go. So it was just, after a while, it just started to get too hard to maintain. And then if it ended up being something, it was something I could only fit on a weekend, if I couldn't get a slot at the right time, for the every 2 weeks, you know, it would go to 3 weeks, and then I just started to get really frustrated with it, and I started to look up, like, okay, how can I buy these nail varnishes? And you can only buy them if you have a certificate saying that you are certified to do gel nails. So I didn't have that certificate, and I might have photoshopped one, but luckily, you know, you're probably not allowed to do it in case you decided to drink the nail varnish, or maybe they just, you know, it is a professional product, I guess. I might even be using it wrong. I've gone up to 73 seconds. Never mind, it'll just be super dry. So I do another coat of this when it's done, just because, again, I like the thickness, I like the strength that I get. So I'm gonna put another coat of this on, and spill my dirty secrets with you. And hopefully the gel bottle ink don't retract my account and stop letting me order products. Sorry. Please, I really like them. Oh, I think I got too much on. Just gonna wipe that off and start again. So yeah, I found that I, you know, did my little workaround and then was able to order from them. And I think the nail varnishes are generally between £20 and £30 after you've added the VAT in. But, you know, you get 20ml and I still haven't run out. Even things like the builder in a bottle, I don't use the same colour every time, but I probably change the colour once a week. And yeah, I use that same bottle, the clear rubber base, the top coat. I do switch the top coat, so I've got a matte top coat and an extreme shine top coat. And I haven't run out of any of them yet. So, you know, it's quite good value. I think by the time, as well, the lamp was, obviously I made the mistake and got the cheaper, lower strength one, which I don't use at all, so that was a waste of money. But it was probably only about 12 quid. So I'm not gonna cry about it and just move on with my life and learn my lesson and hopefully stop you from doing the same thing. But yeah, this lamp was, I don't know, I'll link it below, but I don't feel like it was more than £20. So say if you got just your lamp, your clear rubber base, the builder in a bottle, a colour, and then the top coat, I don't know, maybe it was like 100, does it say it's about £100? Can't add up, great. But by the time you've done that, you know, you've probably made your money back if you're spending, let's say it's £40 every 2 weeks. Like in 6 weeks you've made your money back, and this has been going strong for about a year. I have spent more because I have ordered more colours, but they do have sales on, which is really great. Summer sales, and they bring out new colour ranges every season, which again is really nice because I always change my nail colour depending on the time of year. Like around Christmas I'm gonna have lots of glitters and something really festive. I'll probably have something funky around Halloween. In the summer I want lots of corals and pastels and peaches, and in the winter I probably like dark reds, mulberries, like that's probably like most of you. So yeah, I do buy more colours, but it's still cheaper. And just 75 then. Okay, so that's my second layer of builder in a bottle. We're up to 3 layers now. And the colour that I'm gonna go for is the one we talked about before, Blue Wave. Again, I think it's more lilac-y and purple, but you'll be able to see for yourself when it's on. So I'm just gonna take a little bit and wipe most of it off and then just paint it on. And I'll do 2 layers of this and then the top coat, and then you'll be able to see how it's come out. So as I was saying, the price, after a while you will have saved money after your initial outlay, unless of course you order like 100 colours because you just can't decide. And the thing when you're picking colours as well, it is hard picking colours for anything online, like whether you're talking about which shade of a different makeup product that you want, shades for nail varnish. Obviously it's quite personal, and you're going off a photo, but the good thing is that for each shade they will link a YouTube clip and you'll see someone applying it on, normally like one of those training nails that they use. Sorry, I just need to concentrate so I don't screw this up. Yeah, so you'll see someone applying the colour, you'll see it coming out of the bottle, you'll see how it sets down. And depending on the lighting and like, I don't know if there's a filter on or something, it can look different. But then you can also, professionals who use these products will tag the product name and TBG gel bottling, the gel bottling whatever that is, whatever the hashtag is. Honestly, I'll link it below. I'm just having like hormone brain at the minute. I can't think, that's my excuse. So I've done a really fine layer. You can still see the nail underneath, but again, I'd rather do that, put the lamp on and do another layer than go in really thick and have like gloopy bobbly nails. So yeah, you can see different people that have uploaded that colour on nails that they've painted on Instagram, and again, people are going to use filters, but if you look through 20 photos you're going to start to get an idea of how it does look, and you can be quite confident before you order it and spend that money that you've got the colour that you're actually after. And again, they have hundreds of colours in every shade, glitters, chunky glitters. I've got some chunky glitters here. This one's hashtag babe. The hashtag ones, I don't know if that's going to come out right, are all chunky glitters. Got this one, I was having a mad minute and I just thought I want this for a festival. I think this is mulberry, this is a favourite one of mine. Marilyn. This is like a Barbie pink. You know, sometimes we want to be a Barbie, sometimes we don't. And then this one, it doesn't have a name, V008. I think it's an older colour, some of the older ranges. But it's like a grey, a soft grey. And I really like that for, you know, coming into autumn and the winter. I have got more downstairs, but I didn't bring them up with me. So if you do want to see another video, then I can show you some more colours. And I'll also link the gel bottling website. Oh, I've done 100 seconds. So I'm going to do my next layer of the colour. Yeah, so obviously it's the price point, you're saving money doing it this way, but it's also the time, like we talked about before. I can do this at any time when I have a free 20 minutes, half an hour, and I don't have to wait until I can get an appointment, or I can travel over to the salon for the day. It's also quite hard, like there's a really good salon, I think 2 that I've found that I like in Manchester, which is where I live. But one of them is about half an hour away. It's definitely worth going if you are based in Manchester and you've not been before. They're called Preen, and they use these nail varnishes. They do lots of nail art, which is amazing. You can just have a gel polish or you can get the acrylics, and they are really good. I just found with acrylics, like, I wear contact lenses and I found it hard to get my lens in and out of my eye. They were just really long, but I love them long, I didn't want them short, so, you know, it was kind of like, what do you want? Long nails or to be able to take your eyes in and out? And I think I found it hard to do things when I was wearing acrylics, like opening new makeup products, things like, I don't know, mascara or foundation that comes in that cellophane wrapping. You can always, like, there's always a way around it. You can just use some little nail scissors or something, but it definitely bothered me, and I don't have to worry about any of that now. And like I said, I can just do this at home. I can do it in front of the telly. I can do it literally anywhere at home that I can plug the lamp in. So that was a win for me. So that's second coat. I like how they're looking. I personally think they are more lilac-y than blue, but you know, maybe that's just my perception of colour, and I like the colour. So yeah, now I don't think I'm going to do another layer. I'm just going to use a top coat. So I am going to go for a shiny coat, extreme shine top coat. This is just clear, and this is what you'll find if you do order this stuff and end up using it. This is what keeps it on for ages and makes it dry really solid. Some of the other products, even using the higher strength lamp, they'll still be tacky. Like, they will dry down, but they will be a bit tacky. So you do need that top coat to dry. You can't get away without it. But you know, like I said, it's an investment. It's saved me money, it's given me time back, it's given me the range of colours that I want for my nails, and it's made me happy because I don't feel right unless my nails are done and unless they look nice. It's just one of those things, it just gives me some confidence. So I wanted to share how I did this with you because it is a great brand, and I think it should be accessible to everyone. And if you're somebody who maybe can't always afford to get your nails done or find the time to do it but really likes to do it, or you know, you're a bit like me and you just like to be independent, you don't want to have to rely on someone else to do something that you could do yourself, then this is definitely an option for you. And it just makes you feel good, I think. Well, it makes me feel good anyway. So I've just put that layer of the Extreme Shine top coat on, and now I am just going to dry them, do the final dry. I'm not going to keep going on at you because I think I've said everything that I wanted to about this product. And about why I do my nails this way, and why it might work for you. Let's use the squeaky chair. But yeah, I will show you how, I'll show you some pictures at the end, maybe a little clip of how both hands look when they're done, and that's it.